Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In this video I am going to show you how to install a Fab Smart USB 3.0 add-in card. I got these from Amazon. They weren't that much. They were a little more because they're USB 3.0. And as you can see, the compatibility here is as follows. Let me turn the box right side up. You have XP and Vista in one box and 7 and 10 in another. This computer has Windows 11 on it. Now, since it's compatible with 10, it's going to work on 11. So, let me open up the box and this is what you get. You get the card itself. You get a screw to screw it down. This is basically a machine screw. It is a coarse thread screw which is used for this part right here. And you get one of these. What this is for like the computer, like my gaming machine. What happens is you put it on here like this, and then you can put it in a slim form factor case. And you get the driver disc. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it. Just let me find my screwdriver here. So what you want to do, as you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but I have two small PCI Express ports. I have one big one. And this is a PCI Express card. So, if I take it out of the bag here, this is all you need to know. And what's nice about these pins up here, you can see an orange PCI Express port. It is a full-blown port. It's not a mini port. Here's the cool thing about those. I can put that in here. Now there's going to be a pin, then like a line like from the port, and then you have other pins. If long as this meets up with that PCI Express card, if it's a PCI Express card, obviously it goes to do with the PCI Express port. You could do that, and you could do the same thing with PCI, but I've never seen PCI cards look like this. So as you can see, it has the blue in there, which means it's a USB 3.0. Just note, if it's red, it's USB 3.1. Yes, they do have USB 3.1. Family member's computer has them. I have not seen add-on cards for them yet, but I haven't been looking for those either. So I'm going to take this card and I'm going to put in the case just like that. The card is in there. Now what I do like is they give you a screw to hold it down. Now, hopefully I won't need a driver disk. Hopefully Windows 11 will take care of that for me. I like the machining on that screw. As a person who has taken machining courses, I look for stuff like that now too. So I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I am talking about here. So as you can see here, this port right here, if I get really close, you see that part of the port, then you see a line, and then you see the other part. Now the pins I just showed you line up here. Even though this is a smaller card, it won't fill the slot up fully. This If long as it fills this one and a little bit down here, it'll be fine. So I could put this card in here and it'll be fine. So now this computer is fine and ready to go. So here's how it's going to look when I turn the case up. I'll turn the computer up too so you can see. Right? This is also a controller, so now this computer has a USB 3.0 controller. Pretty interesting, huh? So now what I'm going to do, just give me a minute, I'm going to power this computer on, and we'll see if Windows by itself will recognize this. And if it does, I don't need the driver disk. If it doesn't, then I will. Okay, the computer is booted and ready to go. So what I'm going to do, control panel, okay, so I'm going to do device manager, do small icons, oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Sometimes I forget what operating system I'm working with. Okay, so there we go. All right. Universal serial controllers. There we go. Windows recognizes it. I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm going to zoom in. Right down there, Windows recognizes it. So for the sake of this video, I am going to install the driver. Now, my computer recognizes it. Windows recognizes it, and it set it up by itself. Your computer may not. You might have to use this. So I am going to do it, set it up anyway, just to see how the setup works and show you how the setup works. All right, so we're going to go into here. All right, so I'm going to open this up. There we go. This is README and all that. USB card. All right, so let's do the install. This might take a little bit to go. All right, yes. This is for Windows to recognize it. Even though Windows does recognize it, you may have to do this, even though it is strongly recommended that you do, but the device manager itself, so the BIOS can handle this, is basically what it is. Sometimes the hardware in Windows installs a generic driver. This is Windows 11, so the generic drivers are better than, let's say, Windows XP. And as you saw, that disappeared. The device manager is refreshing itself. And there we go. So now, when I go back to device manager, it's still the same, but it now has its own driver and ready to use. So here's what I want to do. In my previous video, you saw me try to install a USB graphics card, and you saw the screen starting to go crazy. So here's what I am going to do. I am going to install that device into the USB 3.0, and we're going to see what happens. So here's the thing with this. The computer is not powerful enough to handle the USB device. So that's all this is. So as soon as I disconnect it, it'll stop. There we go. That's just a cable moving around. That's nothing major. So anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.